Oopsie. So I'm back and we have our two PCs right here. I'm sure you guys remember this from the previous video where I actually bought this RTX 3090. It's a second-hand graphics card and it works perfectly well. I'm still in the course of testing it out, but so far so good. This is my main workstation and this is one of my rendering machines. And the main reason for this video right here is this bad boy that we have here. This is the DeepCool PN1200M power supply. So I initially bought that power supply to use with this PC right here, and that's a fail. And the reason for that is that power supply comes with 3 of these PCIe cables instead of 4. So I won't be able to use it on this machine, since it's highly recommended that you do not mix cables or use cables from other manufacturers. So in terms of upgrading this 750 watt power supply with this one, it seems like that is a complete fail on that frontier. So the plan that I have for now is, inside of this case, the plan that I have for now is we have an 850 watt power supply in here that was originally supplying power to the RTX 3070, which I have over there, and the Quadro M6000. So if it was good enough to power 2 graphics cards, it should be able to power the same 2 GPUs this side minus the Quadro for the 1080 Ti. So my plan now is to take the 850 watt power supply that is in here, move it to this PC for now. Since I don't have the money to get another power supply, I will have to make do. Maybe down the line I get a bit of cash after selling some of these components. I might be able to come back and make another video where I actually upgrade the 850 to a better GPU. Similar to the last video, I showed you guys the Super Flower GPU that I bought for my other render machine. I think that is going to be the better option than getting that power supply over there. So it's going to be a bit of extra work for me on my side, but I have no choice. I'm going to have to rewire 2 PCs before nightfall today. So I'm just going to take the 850 in here, move it into that, and take that power supply over there and move it into this machine, essentially rewire everything in here, then come back to rewire everything in there. Then later on, when I have enough money to get another power supply, come back, tear this one apart and rewire that again. So I'm gonna start by tearing this one apart first because the new power supply has to go in here. Then I'll do this one last. So I'm just gonna get this one out of the way for now. Then I'm gonna bring my other PC right here. Hopefully you can see what's happening within the case properly. Let me do this, maybe zoom in a little bit. I'm sorry if the angles aren't too good. I'm recording from my phone and I have this little camera holder thing. Not much space to work within. So, get my screwdriver and I'm just gonna and this is the RTX 3090. And it looks good. Since this is a pretty tiny case, I'm gonna have to unscrew the fans at the top. Remove that. So now that we have this fan unscrewed over there, oopsie. Nothing seems to be damaged on that side, so that was lucky. That is super dirty down there, so we're gonna have to fix that. But for now, I'm just gonna move this back here like this. And this is the 850 watt power supply that will be going into my other machine. It's fully modular, so I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of the cables that are here, but still a good power supply. I think I can still get a couple of years use out of this one. So I'm gonna clean this one up later before putting it into the other machine. But for now, so I'm just gonna clean up this dirty section over here. Because it's definitely a bit I'm going to take our new power supply and bring that one in. So since these cables at the top are back in, I'm now going to just screw the fan back into place. So we are almost done with the first PC. The power supply has been set up, and I will admit it's a whole lot cleaner of a setup than the previous power supply. I'm not sure if this camera will be able to show what the PC looks like on the inside, but it's not as bad as it was before. And in the back I was able to do a bit of cable management, and the nice thing about this case is you have this to hide a lot of the mess that's happening on the inside. So I'm just gonna take these cables, run them through this hole right here, and I think I might need to run them through this hole again. Yes. Then I should now be able to hide these messy cables over here. And we have our GPU. I must say these cables are a lot cleaner than my last cables. So this is definitely looking a lot nicer than before. And the upgrade is complete. I'm just gonna put back the side panel and we are done. I will say this, the cables do look a whole lot cleaner, a whole lot neater. The cables up here look cleaner and it's not as messy there anymore as much as it was before. So this definitely looks a whole lot better than what it was before. I'm just gonna put back the side panel, plug it in, test it out. Hopefully it works. Then after that, and to not make this video longer than it already is, that other PC will have to be a separate video. So I'm just gonna plug this in. Complete. It looks a whole lot better now. And this is what the new power supply looks like on the back. Now time to test it out and hopefully everything works. Moment of truth. Everything has been plugged back in. Let's see if it works. And there we go. The new power supply works. And that's good enough for me. So thumbs up.